So this one was written at 5 a.m. this morning, and it's called No Rest for the Crazy. I tell the doctor that I can't sleep, and I explain that I have tried everything. Night nurse makes me dizzy, Horlicks makes me sick, weed gives me the giggles, and that prescription shit you gave me makes me a crazy bitch. So he tells me it's all in my head, that I just need to switch off my brain, calm my mind, and go the fuck to bed. But you see, at night time, I have these trippy as balls philosophical thoughts that just consume my mind. And I mean everything from full-blown conspiracies to, what if I didn't need glasses to see clearly? And the one that really sees the deal is, what if Israel isn't real? I don't eat pizza anymore because of my late night ramblings and the fucked up thoughts that they bring. Because at 5 a.m. I was getting so stressed because pizza comes in a box, but it's a circle that we cut into triangles. And even though I've tried my best, I still don't get it. I love to play The Sims 3, and I mean for days at a time, full on, don't even leave my laptop to eat gaming sprees. Guys, what if we're Sims? Because our Sims can play The Sims, so who's to say someone's not playing us? I know it sounds grim, but bear with me. You know when you walk into the room and you're about to zoom in on something and then you just stop? Like, what was I about to do? Grab some food or mop the floor, and you have no idea what reaction to have, but maybe someone just cancelled your action. Like, you know we had a shitload of new technology in the 90s and we totally didn't know what to do with it? It was like the whole nation was on crack. Adverts with people with fruits for heads and Tamagotchis and Furbies had to be an expansion pack. I love to rhyme, even though I'm not very good at it. Like, does door hinge count as rhyming with orange? And xylem is the woody part of plants, but it's the only word I can think of that rhymes with asylum, which I'm probably going to end up in. And it reaches a point in the night or morning, and by some mythical force, the internet has finally become boring. And even though it's really late, decide it's time to masturbate. So I'm lying back with vibrator in hand, and all of a sudden I bolt upright like, why, shit, like Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook all got banned. And why are they all blue? Why? Seriously, has nobody else noticed this, or is it just me? My doctor is staring at me now with an unsure smile, and you can tell that he's hoping that I'm not hostile. He asked me if I've tried diazepam, and I say yes, and I've also tried Ambien, and Zoltapam, and even bromazepam, but none of them work. And he's looking at me as if I'm some kind of willing masochist, but hey, I knew it was only a matter of time. He signed me up to see a therapist. Okay.
I can hear your heartbeat beating. Every rhythm a reminder of why time is so revealing. I can see your skin peeling. Every flake a reflection of your fortitude in dealing with the feelings. I see the grace in the grey hairs of your unshaven face, the wisdom of your wrinkles. The colour of your character hasn't diminished in your sickness, and your lips have got the smile of forgiveness. In the atmospheric purge of your presence, I can taste your sweat, smell the stench and the linger of your cocoa-buttered skin, and the freedom in your eyes has got the hindsight of slave shackles breaking. From the fragility of your voice, I can catch your breath, bereft as you struggle to communicate all the best that was left to be said. But take your time, because your truth will speak to my cowardice. And you know I've got a one-track mind, and all I can hear is me justifying, trying to deny that you're dying. Because I can sense your spirit stalking, parental prophecies talking, preservably observing me, doing all the wrong things, failing miserably, forever falling short of what you taught me. And I know you've been sick and I haven't been there for you lately. I've been really self-absorbed and busy. I'm sorry, forgive me. And I'm sorry that I have to keep on asking you to forgive me. But in evaluation of relationships, it's those that are close to the ones I hurt the most. And I feel that you feel that I failed you. Yes, Dad, indeed. I'm a stem that's grown from your seed, which means we're sown in similarities but not moral twins. Because what you gained in principle, I lacked in discipline. You're not responsible for my choices. It was me that chose to ignore parental voices. I was drawn to different forces, sought acceptance from different sources. It's not a reflection on you. And you know that you can lead all the horses to water, but you can't make them drink. You can only give what you live in. And let's face it, you had a good innings. So I wrote these rhymes to relinquish your misgivings, to make you disregard the past. Because I know that at times I used to trod a different path, but if you could impart just one half of who you really are in me, the integrity, the dignity, the honest, hardest working exemplary, black prophetic traditionalist, pride of the Windrush promise, hand slamming, domino winning, Guinness drinking, spiritual kingpin, and the heroes on our walls were Muhammad Ali and Dr. Martin Luther King, and in the background was Curtis Mayfield and Bob Marley singing. You advocated emulating the men of substance that stood for something good. To your genes, I'm proud to be related. The Jamaican evocation of an era, the reflection of a generation where money was scarce and family was sacred. It reminds me of the time of when a neighbour used to say to me, have you seen the state of your dad's hands lately? And I didn't know what he meant. But hindsight is such an enabler. Because now as I watch you get impaired and disabled, I can see your strength. Because you fought so hard to put food on that table, endlessly defending me. Your altruistic tendencies envy me. I salute your banana boat bravery, the way you straightened up your back against the backdrop of racist faces, the way you tried a little tenderness with Mum when she was dying on her deathbed. I'm in awe of your story. Your roots are my inventory, and I know my glory lies in striving to be everything that I see in you, because you've given me the heart transplant of truth, and Daddy, you taught me that it's never too late to apply what you've learned lately, and you shaped me to deeper understand that life is just a makeshift matrix that can be unplugged as quickly as it began. To evaluate all my relationships because death will come to find that life is but a heartbeat and a blink between us. I took for granted all the time. Evaluate all your relationships because death will come to find that life is but a heartbeat and a blink between us. And your heart, it will forever beat, beat and beat in mine. Thank you.
My parents died when I was 5. At 15, my uncle got shot and shuffled off. I saved a boy from a gamma blast. I was too weak to join the army, so I had a super soldier serum to make me stronger. Who am I? I'd like to say I'm Captain Spider-Hulk, but realistically, I'm not. Sure, when my grandma died, I was mortified, but that was years ago. If I felt sad, I'd sit in my middle-class family, in my middle-class house, eating middle-class food like tofu or hummus or salmon cru or the culture section of The Guardian. I am not special. So, in my head, I make this man I want to be. He's the very best of all of me, a stronger, better me. I have 20/20 vision, so I don't need these. I'm half blind, plus they make me look sexy. I have gorgeous guns and awesome abs. I work out daily. The only exercise I get is to stretch for the guy to the TV. Yes, I'll have that sandwich, but make it vegan, please. I would be vegan, but come on, cheese! I care so much about the world. I go on many marches. I would do that too, but it clashes with when classes. Though my name's still Ollie, you can call me God. That's what you'll be screaming later anyway. You know what? Fuck this guy, the self-righteous yet arrogant sod. What makes me me isn't that it's both the good and not. So I'm not the most manliest of men, I'm not what you could hot. I cried at Toy Story 3. And what? Ollie Hutton is this thing, the body, brain, the lot. Even if my brain is strange. I want to write a political anthem that will change the world, but I'll probably just write about a girl who doesn't exist, but apparently I need to have one to create emotion about some bullshit. But yeah, I love no one. But I love everything. At the end of the day, we all end up as shells in the ground. Eric Idle said it best. You come from nothing, you're going back to nothing. What have you lost? Nothing! So I enjoy everything and repent nothing. Okay, this one is called City Vampires. Have you seen them? These city vampires. They come out late at night, only ever after dark. They hunt in packs, preying on fresh flesh every night. You may know them by their clan name, the Lads. They don't just suck blood. Intelligent conversation is sucked dry, replaced instead by, did you see that ludicrous display last night? They will comment on how fit that bird is, seemingly judged by the size of her tits. Where daywalkers see a person, they see flesh to be devoured. Once they've found their prey, they will suck them dry for hours. They are ruthless machines after only one thing. With enhanced senses, they spot their prey through noises. A high-pitched in time with the beat seems to be some sort of cool, which allows these vicious vamps to jump their victims. From here they waste no time, taking their first quick taste right there on the dance floor. Then, as the sun starts to rise, its orange light slipping through the cracks, the vampires make hastily home with their victims. And we can't call on Buffy the Vampire Slayer to stop them. Thank you.